Okay, I got two options here. I can drop a siege in here, which is probably actually the best option right now. I can fight the enemy army in there. We'll have 12,000 against the 8. Can we arrive there in time? Yes, we can. We should still have a pretty decent bit of reserves in for this combat, though. So hopefully we're going to win this, but this is not going all that well, let's be honest. We've been rolling horribly. Actually, our vassal has been rolling horribly, not us. No, I think we're going to lose this combat, unless we can get some help in here. Oh no, the enemies are bringing troops. Okay, retreat. And I'm going to retreat this army as well. So sorry, vassal, but you didn't actually get stack wiped. Oh, well, we're not going to get away over here. And lose 2,000 men. Yeah, that was a bit unfortunate. I suppose I can still always call in White Horde. We got 23,000 men, plus they've... did they actually bring in vassals? Oh yeah, Great Perm. Nogai or two. Right, well that's gonna make this war at least succeed, even if Eretnits are lost. Can we retreat? Oh, we can. Is it actually gonna retreat in there? No, it's gonna retreat all the way there, which is fairly close, but there is a fort in between. So, we didn't lose the army, which is always nice. We did lose a lot of manpower, though. And our side is seizing down a fair bit over there. But yeah, we've got a pretty decent malice on our war score right now, thanks to these battles. I was trying to help my vassal, but that didn't go all that well. Let's go ahead and, as soon as we can, send this army back to join the other one. Oh, Ossetia is still retreating. Right, so over here, at least we got some garrisons, plus the attrition that we have for them. Guerrilla warfare, so yeah, it's plus 1 attrition. Yeah, so 3%. So I suspect that they will be running fairly low on manpower soon enough. Let's actually have a look at the ledger real quick. Armies. Right, war allies and war enemies. Oh, right, it's a war. Yeah, that's a really good addition. Right, so, White Horde is quite a lot. 17,000 manpower, 23,000 troops. That's a lot of cavalry in there. But it was a good idea to ally them, I do admit. And it was certainly a bit unexpected. Right, so they are sieging down that for Eretnits. Because they do want to... Oh, there might not be a lot of Eretnits left after this war of theirs. So is White Horde actually sending in troops? They got some problems of their... Oh, wow. 17,000 zealots there. I think they might be a bit occupied. But if even the vassals could help a little bit in this war, then that'd be fine. Oh, our troops retreated all the way there. Oh. Right, well, let's bring you down here. Into our own territory. Combine the troops. Then we're probably going to have to start kind of focusing down some of these armies in here. We've got 7,000 men. If we get the defensive, I mean, Grass Hill would give us +1. We've got pretty decent general. We can probably reinforce a little bit before we get there. Although the enemy troops are nearby, but that would kind of cancel their sieges, which would give us a lot of extra time, I reckon. Oh, we'll get an idea. Is that... yeah, we'll probably take that now. Inflation reduction. Then the harsh treatment course is going to be okay. We're probably not going to be using all that much yet until we are kind of up-to-date in tech, or at least relatively up-to-date, or if there's a massively expensive sieges, or rebellion, sorry. Mixing up my things here. Thinking about the sieges and then trying to say something else. Didn't go particularly well, apparently. Okay, so Trebizond is nearby. We go into Gargi. You can move in there, yeah, they are moving in as well. At least in theory. Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. Okay, we won that combat. I suppose since they saw that there was reinforcements arriving, they decided to retreat. Can I actually, in that case, go ahead and clear out some of these other sieges as well? That one's not seizing down anyway, but like if we could clear out that sooner rather than later, I would appreciate that. Because they do have the higher morale than we do. But at the same time, we got a lot more troops. If we didn't roll zeros on something, that'd be nice. Okay, so we lost about equal amount of troops here in that particular combat, but now I can go back to seize down the war goal. And we might be able to start turning this around. How the... I suppose we haven't really gotten any... Well, there's 3,000 men coming in from the north. Oh, yeah, I suppose it's nothing. Oh, better than nothing. But our manpowers are running a bit low already. We do still have some spy network as well, so that's going to speed up some of the sieges. How much, though? I'm not entirely sure. The Trebizond is also helping me in here. We've got the siege pip at least, so this should be relatively... Oh, and we're going to be catching a small army there. Ooh, walls breach. Oh, nice. If only we had cannons. That'd be brilliant. So we did get like 4,000 manpower or something like that. Maybe even 5,000. We already spent a decent bit there. At the start of the year, so we've gotten some of the sieges down here, but now Mamluks are sieging down pretty much. Oh boy. We're probably going to lose at least one ally from this war soon. When they started sieging down there. At least we got a fort in here. And that defensiveness should be pretty decent. But yeah, I think at this stage abandoning Eretnitz is probably a good idea. I don't suppose I can call in any more favors from them because they're at war. And they don't like me. For some reason. You know, we may have dishonored an alliance and be different religion, allied to their rival, and a few other things. Who are we? Oh, Trebizond. Okay, that makes sense. I mean, yeah, if Trebizond gets a bit stronger over there, that's fine. At least they are an Orthodox nation that we can sort of rely on. Oh, they've got 3 siege pips on that general. Wow. There we go. Second province rendered. But there's been 4 battles. We've lost... Wait, what? That can't be true. Okay, well, we lost some of them. These Gogor. They do indeed. Oh, and there's a bit of combat there. Oh, right. The White Horde, well, it was 2,000 versus 1,000, so it wasn't really that big of a combat. But White Horde is actually helping in here. I wasn't really expecting that, but I was hoping them to send at least something. Right, so there's that siege. We probably need to send in an army to clear out that as soon as we're done with this one. Which hopefully isn't all that far away. It's already 64%. There we go. Around 50 days. I suppose we'll just march over there. Do we have... we got some army from Trebizond. Well, actually, it's not attached to the army. They're just moving in the same direction. But yeah, that 3-pip general is pretty nice. Also, 3 siege pips in there. I believe that actually helped us a little bit on the siege there. There we go. So now they've got the war goal, and we can get the Diplo tech. Oh, Diplo 20. That would give us the another light ship and a few other things. Straight range increases as well, but that's all right. Don't suppose we really need it for anything else yet. I'm pretty sure that the war is going to last for a fair bit of time still, especially since Eretnitz are probably going to be kicked out of the war soon. Okay, good. They did not win the siege. How long is the siege tick? It's about 25 days. Oh, they got spy network in me. I mean, we got spy network in them, so it kind of makes sense. Now we got quite a bit of troops in here. For some reason, it's not actually listing Trebizond's army in like on these numbers here, but yeah, we got 19,000 men. Oh, the bastards! They just got that siege done. But we caught them. Yeah, you better show them, Unsung. Show how it's done. I mean, to be fair, right now it's the Trebizond's army that is doing the fighting. Unsung is just leading them. Rolling zeros again. Well, and 2s and 1s. And, oh, there was a 4 in there. Right, I'll just focus on sieging down. Okay, so we've got 10% war score right now. Maybe we don't go quite that far. Okay, they would take this peace deal. How about if I take just those 3? Can I get a bit of money instead? I could get 12 ducats. Okay, I think that province is more than 12 ducats for me. Because this is going to get quite long and expensive war otherwise, so I'd rather take the provinces now and do a lot of quick wars. And slowly but surely we can QQ. Plus Eretniks are probably going to be very happy that they don't have to fight 2 wars at the same time, only 1. Right, let's go ahead and core... Ooh, we can't core everything, can we? Start with that one, and I suppose that one. But now we got new neighbors. Oh, and extended authority expired. Is this something that we can do immediately again? Extended authority, technically yes. There we go. State reach is now slowly creeping up. So how much? Oh, we got actually pretty good income right now, but that's partially because... Well, actually no, it's since the taxation and all that. So it doesn't have any money from the peace deal, does it? No, but the taxation is slowly increasing. Oh, our capital is almost giving 100... Not 100, almost a full ducat of tax per month. Right, that's not too bad. I suppose there's a fair bit of industry in there. Oh wow, yeah, there's a lot of industry in there. It does have a pretty good income. Commercial is not quite as profitable, but I suppose it's still alright. So how's the oh yes, the communication efficiency is so much better here now. So much better. Which means that the autonomy is probably going to start dropping quite quickly. At least in Baku. Well, it's actually not going down yet. We have caught that at least. What about Shervan? You still got decent communications, and then this one's... Oh, you got quick communications. Oh, because the communications down here have increased. Not entirely sure how, why, or when, but I ain't complaining. I mean, suppose we do have the harborage in there, but well, I'm not entirely sure if that is actually having an impact in there or not. I mean, suppose it might actually connect from here. Oh, yeah, that might be it. Like, we get on land to Baku and then we sail up north. And there is the port in there, so yeah. Or at least harborage in there, so that could work. We've got a decent bit of mill points right now, which is definitely good news. Oh, right, and we need to give the army some orders to do some rebel suppression. Because that is going to be probably the thing to happen for a while. We have lost a lot of manpower though, so I suspect that we may be a bit over our force limit. Although, well, we'll need to wait for the taxes to see how much it is actually. Okay, so we gained like 1,700 manpower, so we're probably at least one over our force limit. But that's not too bad of an expense. Yeah, it's about 3 ducats, so yeah, we can manage that. How is Ossetia doing now? I mean, they're slowly increasing their income. Also, the expenses are slowly going up, but they got a pretty decent treasury overall. Oh, and they're building another unit. Wow, lovely. Well, I suppose they did lose some units in the war. And yeah, this is gonna be Mamluk lands for the time being. Although I suspect that there might be some wars between Ottomans and Mamluks. Also, there might be wars between Ottomans and White Horde, which means that we might be pulled into that. Luckily, we do have some forts down here. So, like, the southwestern area is fairly well defended. Southeastern area, not quite as much. We'll see how that goes. Now, I didn't give the rebel suppression orders, did I? Well, that might alleviate some of the pressure. So I suppose next thing that we need to do is start getting some claims on... How strong are you? 8,000 to 6,000, you do probably have... Yeah, you got an ally. That would be 15,000 total, which isn't all that bad. Okay, well, let's go start building Spy Network. I can probably get claims over here as well. So I can slowly get around the Caspian Sea. And if we can reach all the way here. I mean, basically we are almost at Persia already. I mean, technically speaking, we already have a little bit lands from Persia, now that I think of it. Just not quite enough. And yeah, there's a bit of unrest going. But right now, I don't think that's going to cause issues. Hejaz is going to... Oh. Who are you allied to? No one. Okay. Akuyunlu, you got Kandar as an ally. Oh, wow. Mamluks just, you know, grab most of their land there. And Dolgadir is now our neighbor. Ooh. That may be dangerous. Now, luckily, we do have White Horde as an ally. So that is going to give us a bit more... Oh, oh, we're at Regency. We continue with the alliance allegiances right now. We can't do any more coring until next month. We can start coring Karabakh. It looks like our naval materials, well, they've gone up a little bit, but not enough by the looks of it. But at the same time, there's probably not that high demand for the naval, because our navy is very small, so the production is going to be fairly small overall as well. And there's not enough demand, so it's not profitable. I mean, technically speaking, if we were to get enough traders or merchants to send into areas where there's a lot of coastal areas, say for example, well, I suppose we got already one in Anatolia, but say one for Levant or Aegean Sea, that would probably give us a lot more kind of market to sell our naval. Have a fishing boat, yes, that is currently not in use. It's used at a restaurant, a very small restaurant, and that. So Earthnids are bringing their troops back. Yeah, they are weakened, which probably gives Trebizond a chance to expand down that way. Which, if they do that, I'm okay with it. Right, so let's go ahead. Oh, actually, I suppose I could just start coring that one instead. Shemaka. Restaurant of 1,000 people. Well, it's an outdoor restaurant. They're mostly sitting at the pier. But yeah, I suppose our next war is going to be... Oh, right, we probably do want to still have claims on Kyuku. Is Kyuku now any weaker? They're down to 4,000 men, so it's almost at the point where I can fight them alone. I mean, they do still have their vassals. How long is the peace deal, by the way? The good side about doing these short wars is... Okay, it's 1410. The short wars is that the truces are quite small, or like not going for the full... The truces are small, we don't lose a lot of manpower, so the recovery period from the war is very short, and at the same time it does still weaken our enemies. So overall I would say that the wars that we've done today have been quite nice. I mean, let's be honest, we've got on... Well, we got the Brent, and these three, so that's 4. Another 4 from here, so that's 8. And another 4, so we've got on 12 provinces today. I mean, that's not bad. I mean, it's been, well, about 25 years almost total time, but still, it's definitely pretty decent. Plus, our income has started increasing. We haven't done a lot of reforms or anything like that, though. Which, speaking of which, how's the stability? It's actually going down. Right, well, we might need to do something about that. That would increase the stability. Yeah, I suppose we'll do that one, at least. That's probably not enough, to be fair. And I don't suppose there's any reforms that we can do. No, I mean, we just don't have the influence. The officers would be brilliant to be done. But at the same time, we can't do that right. Ooh, actually, one thing that we could do is we could go through some of the options down here, couldn't we? Like, for example, the mana cost for levies. Oh no, the influence needs to be below 65, okay. What about the autonomous holdings? That's base hierarchy, autonomy from noble power. Workers needed. Let's have a look at that. What do you do? Okay, so if the influence is over 60... Oh, right, okay. So what we probably need to do is just, you know, promote the bureaucrat faction or something like that. Does drop the stability, unfortunately, but like, if we have a look at the influence now, so it's below 65. So... Well, I suppose we'll need to wait until next month for some of the things to be shown again. But then, technically speaking, we're going to do something about here to maybe get the levies be a bit more or something like that. Or at least be cheaper to keep higher levies, which means that we'll have more manpower and all that. It is going to lower the loyalty, but we can probably, with a few more tricks, we can keep it fairly high. I'm just going to wait for a couple more days before we do that. To make sure that we're not stuck on any calculations right now, which, there we go, seem to have been the case. So, obligations. Oh, I don't have the points for that. Okay. Well, that's good to know, but at least we now know that, in theory, we should be able to go for the moderate obligations. Loyalty is going to drop quite drastically. Bureaucrat corruption is going to go up, so that's something that we need to keep an eye on. But the mana cost for levies is going to go... Or, yeah, it's going to go down, and another 20% times the noble loyalty, take manpower from nobility, so yeah, that's also pretty good. But, again, it's going to take some time to get all things done. The Akuyunlu, we do not have a claim. Oh, actually, I do have a claim on that province. It's only valid until. Oh, right. And if I was to declare war on you, Kandar would join, but that's only 6,000 men. Where's Kandar? Down there. I don't have transports, otherwise I might even do a landing there. Well, I mean, I got one transport, but that's not going to be enough. But that's probably something we'll kind of consider next week.